Hey everybody, it's Ian the Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. And it's not day, it's nighttime, but I hope you're having or have had a great day. Happy Astronomy Day for the remaining amount of time that we have today. It's also Observe the Moon, hashtag Observe the Moon Day, I believe. International Watch the Moon Day. I don't know. Anyways, happy all of that. And we are back here again. If you're catching this on the replay and want to join me live, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that notification icon, the bell icon, and make sure to turn everything on so that way you get notified every time I go live or post a new video here on YouTube. That's when you can come in and join me in the chat and kind of interact with me. So make sure that you click that bell notification icon, because otherwise you won't know when I'm live. Right now we have Portland Cindy. She's here. Hello, all the people. Happy Saturday night. Happy Saturday night to you as well. We are back again with a pink envelope because it is that time of the month. It is that time to do another one of the mystery quilt blocks, I guess. I think they're kind of blocks. I don't know. But anyways, I received my next clue in the mail, and it's time to sew it together. So let's go ahead and see if we can see what this mystery is for this month. If you're not familiar with this, I'm not going to cut that with that. Why would I use that? If you're not familiar with this, what this is the Cotton Cuts Mystery Puzzle Quilt. I think I got that name right. Sometimes I say it wrong. Spirit Junkie says, "Oh yes, a beautiful moon here on the East Coast. It was very pretty when I was outside just a few minutes ago. It was really beautiful. It was almost perfectly in half tonight, so that was wonderful." Cotton Cuts does this really cool thing where they do a mystery puzzle quilt. I think it's every quarter. I'm not 100% sure. And basically, you get pieces in the mail and you sew them together. And when you finish the quilt all up, it comes together and you get a beautiful quilt. So it's pretty awesome. It takes about 10 months to go through the process. Each month you get one, and another block or another piece of the puzzle. And then at the end of the 10 months, you get a full quilt, which is ready to go, which is really cool. I really love this because you only have to spend like an hour to 2 hours each month working on it, and it's something that you can get, and everything's already cut for you. So how much easier could it get? The instructions are always great. I love them. It's super great. Spirit Junkie says, "Hi all." Hello. So super excited for this month, and I think the one that I'm working on, which is Cosmos, I believe that one has closed and that they are not going to be accepting any more people for that one. But they're going to be offering one again. This was the fall one. They're going to be offering one again, I believe, in the winter, if I remember correctly. Hopefully Cotton Cuts will get on here. Probably not in live chat, but hopefully in the comments, and they'll let you know what's going on. You enjoyed the live for clue number 2? Excellent. I'm so glad. I thought about doing it just like pre-recorded, but I wasn't 100% sure. And it's a lot easier for me not to have to edit. It's easier just for me to do it with y'all, because then y'all watch me struggle each month. Anyways, let me go to overhead cam. I'm going to do picture-in-picture, actually. So, hi, I'm down here. So this month, we have introducing Chroma, a new exclusive art-filled thread membership. Each month, a lovely package of color-themed threads will arrive at your doorstep. A wonderful way to gradually build a versatile and multicolored thread stash. That's cool. That is a new thing. Oh, and they also have Java, a beautiful batik membership, seasonal coordinated batiks throughout the year. So you get 12 beautiful designer Hoffman Bali batiks. I may have just butchered that name. Sorry. So you get 12 bundles, 12 coordinating fat quarters throughout the year. That's really cool. How cool. And there's a 10% off code, and limited time Cotton Cuts membership will receive free shipping. So you get all that. There are 2 new things that they're doing at Cotton Cuts. Not sponsored by Cotton Cuts, but I do have an affiliate code down in the description, off Kilter. I'm not sure exactly if they accept it on anything else ordered through the Cotton Cuts website. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still learning how all this works. Anyways, but if you use my code, you might get something cool extra, or it definitely does help out my channel as well. So I appreciate anybody who does use it. So here's our package. I love that it's all cut for you. That's my favorite part. Anybody who does quilting understands the struggle of what it's like. My iron tonight is smelling kind of funny. It's making me a little worried because it smells like something's burning, but like something sweet is burning, and that worries me. Hopefully it doesn't burst into flames while I'm live here on YouTube. Although that might make for an interesting video and I might go viral. Who knows? All right, so there's that. I'm just going to throw that down there for now. I'm going to move all these beautiful fabrics over there. We have another block of the month, 8-pointed star pattern, and you can color it in. And you can enter into win some prizes if they choose yours for the CC Color Challenge. You win 2 yards of fabric. Each entry is due by the 15th, though. All right, so there's the instructions, very important. And then a piece of cardboard. I always save these because they're great for like ATCs and stuff. Future Cat, Sunday afternoon here in New Zealand. Hello, New Zealand. I'm torn between going out and sitting in the garden and enjoying the spring sunshine or staying here and watching your video. You know, you do you. You do what you feel best. I know sometimes those beautiful days are hard to come by, so if you want to go outside, you can always come back and watch me later. I like hearing your thoughts on the process of the struggling parts. Yeah, no, it's true. We all have to work. Since we all have to work through such things. It's true. It's true. I always end up like sitting here like, what do I do? All right, let's look at the instructions. I always look at the instructions first to see... Oh, am I going to need my... Oh, I'm curious now. It's always good to read all of the instructions first because it gives you a better idea of what's going on and what you're doing. Oh, and I need my color cart. Here is the our color chart. I can't believe I forgot that. Because that will help me know which fabric is which. So I have fabric A, and I have 4 of those. Yep, that's good. And I always lay them out over on my ironing board. Fabric D, which is the red one, and there's only 1 of those. That's correct. Fabric F, which is the yellow, and there are 3. 1, 2, 3. Put that over there. I have 1 of fabric D, which is a really big one, just like that. This one got a little wrinkled in the mail this time. Not a big deal. That's why I have the iron out. Then there are 10 of these F squares. Dude, Portland Cindy, I feel you. I would totally love to visit New Zealand. Fabric D has 4 squares. That looks correct. Fabric B has 1 square. Ooh, my back just popped doing that. That felt nice. Which one is this? Fabric A has 4 squares. That looks correct. Fabric C has 4 squares. Yep. And then we have fabric D as a rectangle, and that one has 4. Okay, cool. Looks like I have everything here. Let me rearrange some things. You're getting another lovely shot of my booty. Again tonight, I am in my pajamas because it's late, and I don't really care. I'll be honest with y'all. All right, so anyways, putting these up here where I can spread them out and access them a little more easily. I'm going to go ahead and press my large D triangle because I really want to flatten that out. Perfect. I wish I had multi-camera set up. That would be great, because then I could bring y'all along for the fun. All right, so hi, mystery detectives. Hope you've enjoyed month 2 of the Cosmos Mystery. This time you'll be making one clue 3A and one clue 3B. Okay. So it looks like, I'm not holding this under the camera like I should. It looks like we're making one of these, but then we're also making one of these. So we're going to see how this works. We're really lucky here. The USA has some beautiful parts to it too. That is true. That is very true. But New Zealand and Australia are two places that I are like way up on my bucket list to go to. All right, so yeah, we get 2 clue. Oh yeah. It says it over here. If I just read what it said, you'll be making 1 clue 3A and 2 clue 3B. If I can read correctly. It's been a day, guys. It's been a day. This is just water, unfortunately, because I need water. I need hydration. And it's been hot here in Texas still. It was 95 degrees today in October. I'm over it. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we're going to make 3A, which is the square. So I need to join a triangle of A to the left of square B. Press towards B. All right, so I need an A, which is the blue, the darkest blue, and the B, which is that. Okay, so, ow. I'm just popping all over the place. Okay, triangle of A and a square of B. Triangle of A. Sounds like I'm making a recipe, which I kind of am. Triangle of A and a square of B. Okay, so just these two. And I always triple check myself because I'm always afraid I'm going to mess this up. So I'm going to triple check myself if this will stay up. Stay. Okay, so we have fabric B and my fabric A, fabric B. So it looks like that. Looks like that here. Maybe hard to see on the camera, but that's how that is. So I'm going to put this over to here. I'm going to line these up as nicely as possible. Doesn't always align, you know, you got to kind of wiggle it together sometimes, and that's okay. And then always we're sewing at 1/4 of an inch. Where's my pedal? I just set up my sewing machine and I hadn't actually started sewing at all, so all right. Let's see how this goes. Okay. All right. It's a little off, but you know, again, there's wiggle room. It's fine. I have seen a couple of people in the Facebook group freaking out because they're not getting a perfect 1/4 of an inch. And yes, it would be great to get that perfect 1/4 of an inch, but let's be honest, guys, it's never going to happen. At least not for me. I'm always off kilter, so I'm always a little bit off. All right. So let's double check this again. That looks like the picture. Perfect. And we're going to press towards B. So I need to press it towards B. All right. So that's the first step. Now I need another one of those A triangles. If I can get them separated. There we go. I'm also always worried that I'm going to like sew multiple pieces in. Spirit Junkie will not know. Pardon me for not knowing your backstory. What inspired you to begin quilting? Oh, great question. So long ago, my aunt gave me a Harry Potter quilt, and I literally slept with that on my bed every single night forever. That was like one of the quilts that I always had on my bed. And it started to fall apart. And so I asked her if we could, or if I could have her make her, if she could make me another one. And she said, no, I'm not going to make you another one. We're going to work on one together. So we started working on a Disney quilt together. And it took us over a year to complete that one. But it's awesome because it's something that I made with her and got to spend time with her, which is great. And it kind of sparked my interest in quilting. But then I found the Fort Worth Modern Quilt Guild, which I am currently the president of. And I love modern quilts. Traditional quilting, it has a time and it has a place, but I'm all for bright colors, bright patterns, untraditional quilting, untraditional everything. And so I kind of like, it was so cool to do that. So that's what got me into quilting, and I love this one because it's such a cool process where you don't know what the final product is going to look like, and you have to go through everything step by step. I love that a lot. I'm going to adjust this camera just a little bit. There you go. So yeah, it's been really, really fun. Again, I'm going to press, so I got my triangle here, and again, I'm going to press it towards B. I hope that answers your question. It's been a really fun journey so far. I'm only about like 2-ish, 3-ish years into my quilting journey, so step by step. Okay, so now I'm going to add the large triangle D to the bottom left and press towards D. Okay, that's easy. So all I have to do here, this is awesome because you just line the big triangle up with the same size triangle. Try to get it somewhat on the same. All right, and now we're going to put it through at 1/4 inch. And I'm sewing tonight on my Bernina Aurora 440. This is a semi-new to me machine. It is not a new machine. I had it serviced and really I love this machine a lot. It is such an amazing machine, and I got such a great deal for it. Got it on garage sale. You can't beat that at all. Had to put a little money into it to get it a little refurbished and a little taken care of, but you know that TLC is gonna end up working to my advantage. All right, so it should, when I open it up, look like the picture. Ta-da! So far so good. That's awesome. All right, so now what we're going to do is press towards D. We're going to set this aside until step 6. Make one. Measures 6.5 square. Wait, what? Oh, it measures at 6.5 square. Okay. Now, I'm not always great at the pressing directions because sometimes I mess that up. Again, guys, whenever you're doing this, don't freak out too much because although, yes, it can, seams can get really bulky and all that, you don't want to freak out too much because... Okay, and this is another thing. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but... this square is supposed to be 6.5 inches. I am just a little bit off. I'm a hair off on both sides. I'm like 6 and a hair over 1/4. It's fine. It's not great. Do I wish I would have had a perfect seam? Yeah, absolutely. But it is what it is. And you just kind of work with it. That's part of the fun. All right, what's the next one? Join A and F. So I need a dark blue and a yellow. I'm going to take my dark blue. The only thing about these cuts is they stick together really well because they go through a die machine, and that die machine kind of, it doesn't like fuse it, but they get real stuck together. All right, so we have A and F. So A goes this way, F goes this way. And I will sew them together. I don't see anybody here from my guild, so I don't think anyone's here for that. So there we go. There's A and F put together. So it'll look like that. Which way am I pressing? Press towards F. So I'm going to press towards the yellow, which always is interesting to me because I've always been taught to press towards my darker fabric. So when I have a lighter fabric and a darker fabric and I'm told to press towards the lighter fabric, I'm always like, okay. But hey, they know what they're doing. I don't. Okay. Ooh, that's super hot. Did you see me jump? All right. So we did A and F. There's A, F. Join C, which is like the turquoise fabric, to AF. Square triangle unit. Press towards C. Make one. C is this fabric. So all I'm going to do is sew that one onto the bottom. I'm going to turn it around so it's a little easier because this corner is a little not perfect. So I'm going to try and line it up a little better. All right, there we go. Let's put that in there. And away we go. Oh, something just happened. Oh man, I hate when this stuff happens, especially on live. It looks like my thread just broke. So I gotta redo my machine. Hold on, guys. I hate it when this happens. Ugh, it's so annoying. All right, so I go through, go through here. That doesn't feel right either. I apologize, guys, but sometimes these things happen when you're sewing. All right, there we go. Put it behind there. Put it behind here. The one thing that I do love is my automatic needle threader on my new machine is so good. It is scary accurate and I love it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and back up. And now I'm going to go forward again. So the reason that I backstitched or went backwards is because I really wanted to make sure that everything was locked in place and I didn't have any issue with maybe in the future it popping out or coming undone. So anytime I have an issue, oh man, I did have an issue. Something's up with my bobbin, or I don't know, something got stuck somewhere that it shouldn't have, because I've got a rat's nest on the back. Probably one of my tails ended up getting stuck somewhere it shouldn't have. And I'm noticing I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and I'm just going to re-sew this seam. Same place. I just want to doubly sure that it's not going to go anywhere. So what I'm going to do, man, this really, it's so hard to see, but it really came undone. Yeah, it happens to us all. It really does. I don't know. I think my tails probably ended up getting sucked back in by accident. That's what I'm thinking happened. But like I said, I'm just going to go over it again really quick, just to be on the safe side, right? I'd rather be on the safe side and, you know, overdo it than have it fall apart on me in the future. All right, there we go. So that should be good. I need to get one of those like little waste baskets that sits on your desktop, so that way I can throw everything into it. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's take a look here. Does this look like the picture? A, F, C. Perfect. Press towards C. Let's do that now. All right. And, all right, so now we're going to join what we did earlier. So it's going to go like this. D, A, A, B, A, F, C. So now all I have to do is put this over here like this, and I'm going to try and match my seams up. That's like the most important part, is to try and match the seams up as best as possible. So that way, you know, the ends aren't as crucial. They're still crucial, like, don't get me wrong. You still want to get that right, but it's not as crucial as that center one. All right, so let's sew that up. And I can tell I did get my pressing correct, because one seam is being pressed in one direction and the other seam is being pressed in the other direction, which is perfect, because that means that they nest well together. Oops, and I'm getting a little off here. Let's try and put that back in place. Yeah, it's going to be a little off. Oh well. Oh well. There we go. And press to the right. This is where I get a little confused on, because I don't know if they're saying to press towards my right or towards which right. Oops. Have a thread that I need to cut. Which right? I think this way. Let's hope I'm going the right way. Find out later, I'm sure. All right. So here we go. Here's the block. I know my measurements are going to be wrong. Not wrong, but like slightly off from what they're saying, because I'm noticing these, you can't see, these blocks are kind of cattywampus a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so now we're going to join. I'm going to set this over here, and I'm going to join an F, which is the yellow fabric, and D, which is the red fabric. Yellow fabric, red fabric. is just 1. Yep, okay. Double check myself. So we have F and D. So everything's looking good so far. We're going to put these together. I'm sure somebody who's just like dropping through YouTube and comes across my channel is like, wow, this is like watching paint dry. Oh well. All right, so we're going to put that right there. And we're going to sew at 1/4 inch. Okay, I feel like it wasn't my fault that this one might be a little off because I feel like some of the fabric is bowing a little bit. Maybe it didn't quite get cut like it was supposed to and is slightly off. That's okay. You know, and that's the thing about quilting is like everything's going to be a little off. You're never going to get that perfect one, but we can all wish, right? F goes down here, D goes up there. We're going to press towards D, which is the red one. Okay, with that. Join a square C to an AF half square triangle and an FD half square triangle. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I need a square of C, which is this turquoise fabric. And I need another half square triangle of A and F. No, A and F. It's interesting that they didn't have us make... No, because AF is already in that one. Huh, that's interesting. They don't normally do it that way, but I'll take their word for it. All right, so I'm going to sew this one together. I feel like we jumped a step. Let me... AF. That's the only... Oh, I'm supposed to make 2 of those. Oh, that's why. Read directions, folks. I'm supposed to make 2 of the AF half square triangle. So I need to do this one and then I press towards F, which is the lighter fabric. I wasn't paying attention. Whoa, what is happening? Something weird just happened. I don't know what it was, but I don't like it. I'm gonna trim this and try it again. See, I told you they don't normally do it that way, so when it came up like that, I was like, something's not right here. It's because I didn't follow directions like I should have. Following directions. Not that hard, but apparently it is for me. Alright. There we go. Let's try this again. There we go. Should have done this a couple of steps ago, but oh well. I forget that it tells you like how many to make down at the bottom sometimes. Should pay closer attention. Press towards C. No, press towards... Which one am I pressing towards? F. Pressing towards F. Alright, so now we put this all together. First one is C. Then we take AF, which looks like this. And we put them together like this. AF. Okay. So then I do this. Sometimes you have to be careful on the squares too, because you'll forget like which side you're supposed to join. You're like, oh, whoops. Not that I would have experience with that or anything. Alright, so we did that. So it now resembles the picture for CAF. Now we take this one. I keep forgetting y'all can't see. I'm sorry. So now we take this one and do it like this. There we go. All right, let's do it. Excuse me sometimes when my spool jerks and will like unravel very quickly. All of a sudden it scares me. I'm like, ah, what is happening? All right. Now it says on this to press to the left, and I'm only supposed to make one of these, so I did that right. And press to the left. All right, so now we get to flip it over. By the way, this is what it looks like. Oh, actually, I think it's supposed to look more like that. Oh, and I didn't get this. Hold on. We have a seam not wanting to lay down properly. There we go. All right. I'm going to scoot my sewing machine over, so that way maybe y'all can see a little better. All right. I don't even know if anybody is still watching this or not. I can't see my indicator if anyone's there, so I hope y'all are still there. Let's flip it over onto the back. All right, so now we're going to join all these pieces together. That's not it. That looks a better. I figured that out because I figured these two would be right next to each other like that. So now, FFF, yep. So now we sew this all together. It looks like I have done my pressing correctly. They should nest nicely into each other because they are, yep, they're actually right this time. Most of the time I get that wrong, so that it always is exciting when I get it right. Okay. So I'm going to put this under here. And I'm going to start sewing. And I'm just going to gently guide this through. Hey, y'all are still here. Awesome. Thank you guys for spending your night with me. I do appreciate it. have a little sewing pajama party. It's getting a little off, but you know, I try my best. I do what I can. Try your best, and that's all anybody can ask of you, right? I'm going to slow down here because I really want to make sure that seam is where it needs to be. There we go. You lost sound. Uh-oh. I'm showing I am still putting out sound. So I was worried my battery was dead, but I still see my microphone saying that I'm still here. So maybe reload. They can't hear me, unfortunately, but maybe try reloading. All right, let's double check this. Which way does it need to go? Just like this. Okay. So C, F, 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 D, A, A, B, A, A, C, D. Cool. Just making Halloween cards as it's World Card Making Day. That's awesome. Which way am I supposed to press? Press towards the bottom. Okay. Press towards the bottom. So I'm going to come over here. I didn't realize that today was World Card Making Day. I always get it all mixed up. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right. Nope, sure didn't. Pressed it towards the top. Ruh-roh. Let's press it towards the bottom, shall we? Yep. Once you press it, it makes it hard to unpress what you just did, right? And I'm noticing back here, I definitely got some of my pressing cattywampus. So I'm pressing, I'm giving these a little extra press to try and make sure that I have everything laying down in the proper direction. And my glasses just fogged up. Oh, the joys of wearing glasses while using an iron. It's okay, I just lost sound on my laptop. My phone has audio. That's weird. I don't know what's up with that. All right, so there's our finished block. Looks like that. Again, it's supposed to measure 9.5. And I bet you it's not. Yeah, it's just short. It's just shy of 9.5. It's more of like 9.25. All right, so this will be clue 3A. So that can go off to the side. Next, we're going to make 2 of these. Join squares F and rectangles D as shown, and we're going to make 2 of them. So I need F, 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 and D, D. So I need F, which is the turquoise, right? No, yellow. F, D, F, come here, D, F. We're going to do that twice. So I need another F and D. It would be so nice to have a camera over here for y'all. But I just have to narrate what I'm doing. Okay. So we got F, D, F, D, F. All right, let's start sewing this together. Whoa! Ha! Y'all almost got to witness that. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? All right. So we're going to do this. And let's try to line this up a little bit better. Whoops. There we go. I think my needle might be getting a little dull. Might be time to change it. So now I'm going to take my next square of F, and I'm going to sew it on this side. Okay. And now the next one of D goes here. I'm gonna really try and line all this up. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try. And our last one of F. Then I'm going to have to spend 5 minutes cutting all the tails off. All right, there we go. Are you doing the small size? It looks really different from the large size this month. Yes, I am doing the small size. I couldn't afford and wasn't prepared to do the large size, so I'm doing the small size. I might get brave and do the large one at another point, but for the time being, I'm doing the small. Because with the small, it was like $17.50 a month. I can do that. The large was like $25 a month. Oops, my light just went out. I have my lights on a timer in here. So it just hit that time. There we go. Da, 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 da. It will work. It will work. It will work. That's what I always say. And then I'm going to press towards D. Oh, so like both sides are going to be going in towards D. Cool. I'll have to do that in a minute. Let me turn my light back on. So that way y'all can see. And it adds more light into the room. And then we'll continue on. There we go. And we'll do the same thing again with the red and the yellow. Are you using the Future Cat? Are you using the same fabrics as I am, or did you do a different color wave? Let me know. I think this one is Catherine, if I remember correctly. I think that's the color wave that I chose. I could be wrong. Okay. Grab my next piece. Yeah, this is a little wonky. Oh well, it'll work. Just like y'all are telling me, it will work. Even though it's a little wonky. That's what quilters do. We make stuff work, right? We're the Tim Guns of the quilting world. Go. I'm doing the Amy color wave, mostly purple florals. Cool. I liked this one because it was kind of the more masculine colors. Plus, it's Juicy Juice's fabric, and I love his fabric. So I was like, yeah, I'm doing that one. I'm doing that one. I'm so excited because Juicy Juice is coming to my quilt guild next year. And he's going to be doing a workshop and lecture, and it's going to be so exciting. Cannot wait for that. It will be fantastic. He is definitely an inspiration for me, so it's going to be exciting to meet like one of your inspirations and idols. Who do y'all like? Who are your inspirations or idols for quilting? I want to hear them. I'm horrible. I just throw my trimmings on the floor. Is that horrible? Thankfully, I'm not at like a retreat or something. If I was at a retreat, I would be more courteous than that. But since it's my craft room, I don't care. One of my card idols for making greeting cards, Jennifer McGuire, she always posts these posts on her stories on Instagram that shows the floor after she's been crafting for a while. It's just a disaster. And it says, Jennifer was here. I love it. All right, so I'm supposed to press these towards D, which is easier said than done. It's not that hard. Ooh, that's hot steam. Got it. Cool. Guys, I can't believe that it's still 90 degrees in October here in Texas. Tomorrow I'm going to a pool party. Yes, I said a pool party. Believe it or not. Because summer's not over, apparently. Did I press this the right way? Press towards D, which is the red fabric. Yeah, I did do this right. Okay. So I got that done. Let's see what the next instruction is. Spirit Junkie says her aunt is her inspiration. That's awesome. Portland Cindy says my grandmother. She quilted entirely by hand. Oh, no. Nope. I don't quilt by hand. No. I respect her for that. More power to her. Could not do that. I absolutely could not. All right. Join the remaining squares of the row as shown. So D, A, F, C, F, A, D. Okay, cool. D, A, F, C, F, A, D. All right. And we have to make 2 of these. I'm going to bring this all over here so that way I can lay it out and see what it looks like. Because, you know, I'm a visual person. D, which is red. A, which is the dark blue, navy, whatever you want to call it. D, A, F, which is yellow. D, A, F, C, which is the turquoise. F, which is the yellow. A, which is the navy again. D, which is the red. Triple checking myself. D, red. A, navy. F, yellow. C, turquoise. F, yellow. A, dark blue. Okay, that's my block. Or my row, I should say. My inspiration is Tartan Kiwi. She's a foundation paper piecing designer based here in New Zealand. She gave classes for a while, and it was one of her classes that got me into quilting. That's so cool. That's really, really cool. Ooh, I have a notification. Close that for now. All right, what was I doing? D to A. Okay. Which way? Well, it doesn't really matter because no matter which side I sew it on, I can just turn around. Sometimes I get like stuck in my head like that. Okay. Now this is where it really does matter. D to A. Put this back where I can see it. D to A. F. There we go. And we'll do this. Yeah, I can hear this needle is just... It's been overworked. Alright, so D, A, F, C. C, senor. Remember, we have to do this twice. All right, there we go. Now we're going to go back the other direction, so it's going to be F. I can kind of start picking up the pattern, right? F. Ooh, don't get caught in there. There's F. Now we go to A. Trying to line these up sometimes is so difficult. I just do the best I can. That's all that anybody can ask, right? There we go. And the last one is D. I feel like I'm making a scarf. Super long. There we go. Time to trim it up. Trim, trim, trim. How's everybody's Saturday and now Sunday? I know you are ahead of us in New Zealand. So how's your Sunday? Probably hear my little birdie scissors tweeting. There we go. All right, and I'll put that over here. We're going to do the same thing again. So red and red. Dark blue, dark blue. Yellow and yellow. Turquoise. And I haven't really cared as I've been doing this, like which way the pattern goes, because it doesn't matter. The pattern, and by pattern I mean the pattern of the fabric, not the directions for the pattern that I'm working on. I don't think it really matters all that much. it's never been very explicit about making sure that the patterns line up or anything like that. And again, when I'm talking about pattern, I'm talking about the pattern on the material, not the pattern that I'm using. It's been a lovely day here. Sun has finally come out after a week's worth of rain. We need the rain here very badly. I think we're going to get some rain tomorrow, hopefully, as a cold front moves through. Am I doing this right? Yeah. But we desperately need the rain because we didn't have hardly any rain at all in September. And we definitely need it or things are going to get very dangerous. There we go. Put the next one on. I feel like I need to drink like 5 more gallons of water tonight. Very thirsty. Rain at your pool party? I don't think so. The pool party is going to be before the rain moves in, hopefully. Because it's supposed to rain tomorrow evening. And the party happens in the early afternoon. So hopefully we'll be okay. Honestly, though, if it started raining, we'd just move indoors. Not the pool. We wouldn't move the pool indoors, but we'd go inside and probably play games or something like that. Because my friends love board games. Wish I could send you some of our rain. That'd be nice. We desperately need it. This is only one, right? Yeah, okay. That felt like 2 for some reason. Right. There we go. I think one more and we got it. Yep, one more. And then we'll have to see which way I'm supposed to press these. Check that did correctly, because yeah, that did okay. It kind of sucked the tails in a little bit, but it's fine. All right, trim everything up, and then we'll see which way I'm supposed to press all these. I'm not impressed. Ah, I get it. Bad joke. I'm getting tired, so my jokes get bad. There we go. I'm looking up every now and again to check comments, just to make sure nobody said anything. Don't want to miss anything. There we go. All right. Okie dokie. Which way am I supposed to press? Press towards D, F, and C. Okay. Press towards D, so these need to go out. I hope I am doing this correctly. We will find out when it comes down to when we put all these together. Because I have no idea if I'm doing this right. No earthly idea. All right. So now we need to take... We're going to do this twice. We're going to join step 1 to the top bottom of step 2. What? Join step 1 to the top bottom of step 2. Press towards step 1. Wow, that's not clear as mud. Okay, I think I understand. I'm looking at the directions. I know y'all can't see them, but I'm looking at the directions, and I think I see... That's why I like that they include pictures right here, so that way you can follow through, so I can see which row is which. Okay. So, like that. Oi. Alright. It's cool. Everything's fine. Everything's great. So now I'm going to take these and start sewing this strip. Alright, well, cross your fingers, folks. I stop every now just to readjust and make sure that everything's lining up like I feel like it should. It's not exact, but, you know, it'll do. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Right? That one didn't line up correctly. You know, it's fine. Everything's fine. No matter how hard I try, it just doesn't want to do exactly what it needs to do. What I tell it to do. And it's okay. Perfection, not a thing. Not a thing, and that's okay. Almost done. And this one is definitely not going to line up because I'm seeing like it's actually pretty far off. That worries me as to whether or not that this is going to be okay. It's fine. It's going to be fine, but it's definitely further off than what I had hoped for it to be. See, that's good. That's pretty well lined up. This one's okay, not so great. This one's a little off, and this one's a little off. The first one did great, and then after that, not so much, but, you know, it's all right. Which way am I supposed to press this? I'm supposed to press this towards step 1. Which is easier said than done when everything is so jumbled up. All right, I think I did it. All right, there we go. And I'll show you on the camera here. So there we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's a little off, but you know, no big deal. So let's do it again, shall we? Because one wasn't fun enough. Let's do it again. I'm going to try and line up my seams a little better this time. Can't guarantee that they'll actually do what they're supposed to do, but you know, we'll try. We'll try. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a little off. I don't know why. It's just how it's going to be. If I was super trying to be like on point, I would pin this, but I always end up stabbing myself with pins, and I just don't I don't mess with them. You know, is that a bad thing? Yeah, it probably is, but I'm lazy. I'm a lazy crafter. I've said that on my channel before. It happens. And this will definitely never hang in a gallery or, you know, anything like that. It's fine. This is just going to be a quilt that I use for myself to keep myself warm. And remember all the fun I had sewing it together, right? And that's all that matters. At least that's what I'm going to keep telling myself. Oh, I am. I'm totally sticking with it. It's fun. I really am having a good time with this. That one needs to go the other way. Why is this trying to fold up this way? For some reason, this seam seems to not want to behave. Alright, I think that goes right there. Let's try that. That feels a little better. Again, I always stop when I get to these seams to make sure that I'm pressing everything down in the right direction, making sure that it's all doing what it's supposed to be doing. Really want to make sure that it all lays down. Thank you so much. What is the finished size? Shoot, I can't remember off the top of my head what it's gonna be. It's on the Cotton Cuts website for the Puzzle Mystery Quilt. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. It's going to be like twin size, I think. It's not going to be very big. For me, especially. Being 6'2", I like my quilts huge. All right, there we go. It is done. Let's see how well I did this time. Come on, open up. Go. All right, so this one's good. This one's okay. And this one not so much. Can't ever seem to get them perfect, but oh well. All right, so again, we're pressing towards the top pieces. Nope, that's not right. What am I doing? How am I doing this? I flip this around. Yes. I do it this way. Oops. Well, I just ironed in some wrinkles there. There we go. That's better. And everything's good. Okay, so there we go. We have 3 more pieces ready to go. Here's these 2. I'm going to move me back into the main screen. There we go. All right, so we have these 2 done. And this one. So 3A and then 3B. Both of these are 3B. Cool, excellent. So we got all of this done tonight. I don't know how long we've been live or how long I've been live. Let's take a look over here. I've been live for 1 hour and 23 minutes. It only took me 1 hour and 23 minutes, and part of that was just setting everything up. So it does go by really, really quickly whenever you're doing this, and I love it. I really, really love it. It's been a lot of fun so far. Whoops, I just threw that on the floor. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut out my labels for this and put them into my box that I have specifically set up for these Puzzle Mystery Quilt pieces. And we'll have to wait until next month and see what happens. So, anywho, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Looking good, says Future Cat. Good work, Ian, says Portland Cindy. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate y'all hanging out. I know it's sometimes like, I honestly forget to talk sometimes because I'm so focused on what I'm doing. So I really do appreciate y'all being here and helping to support me and along this whole journey as I go through and make this puzzle quilt. I love this. You know what? I just realized it says right here, I'm Team Catherine. Jeez, Ian, wake up. No, it's time to go to bed. All right, anyways. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so that way you get notified every time I go live. I hope everybody has a great evening and a great Sunday. See you next time, guys. Bye.